First. What up, Trey? Even feel like you need some music playing while you wait for the crowd. I know. I'm working on all that stuff. I'm gonna get all that stuff done. Cause as y'all know, my producer quit on me. Um, soon as he got paid, he quit. Got his first paycheck and quit. I have not Cadillac Mac, but it's on my to do list. It's on my to do list. I promise. Um, Shit has just been crazy, man. I haven't had a time to binge watch anything or to go through my millions of DVDs and watch anything. But what's up, everybody? It's real time. It's September the 9th. Um, yeah, Trey, he got the bag and he was out. It's September the 9th, and man, I got a great show for y'all. I feel like I got some great topics, and we're gonna discuss them. We're gonna get through them, and then at the end, I got a major announcement to make that I'm hoping that everybody will be able to join me in and be a part of my great big announcement. But um, let's start. Anything familiar happened today? Huh? Let's think about it. What up, Ev? My man. Always count on Evan. Um, well, Jeff McLane, aka Jeff McLane, aka Jimmy Neutron head ass looking motherfucker. Once again, with the drama hit piece, he's on schedule. Whenever the Eagle season start and Eagle fans are excited, he come with some bullshit ass article about drama within the organization or a teammate or some idiotic bullshit. This time it was about Doug Peterson being upset with the front office firing his assistant coaches last year after he said that they were going to stay. Well, whoop de damn do. Breaking news. Doug Peterson is loyal. Breaking news. Employer makes decision that employee isn't happy about. And they're upset about it. Where's the drama? Where? The offense has declined since 2017. The offense was stale. It needed to be revamped, and it happened. So, what are you talking about, Jeff McClain? See, this is the shit I'm talking about Philly media. Like, they try so hard to go with that I'm not a fan, I'm a journalist narrative that they just do the stupidest, most idiotic shit. And don't give me that that's their job. They're just doing what they're supposed to do. No, man. No, no. I mean, why does Philly media feel like they always have to shit on the fans' expectations or shit on the fans' emotions or how they feel good about their team? You're not picking for bets. You're not picking for ESPN. So who gives a shit about you being right or being real? That seems to be new. I'm just being real, giving my honest opinion. Fuck out of here. Like, who cares? Like, okay, Doug was upset. All right. Wouldn't you be upset if you said something, you had your people's back, and then somebody goes behind your back and does the total opposite? You would be upset too. So I don't get where the whole drama shit that Jeff McClain always seems to throw right soon as the season starts. Last year was Alshon. Now this year is Doug Peterson. Like, dog, like I done told y'all, and this a hill I will gladly die on. Doug Peterson, I'm telling you, man, I'm so aggravated. I'm just so aggravated about the disrespect of Doug Peterson. But you know what I do see? I do see y'all sucking off the other coaches. Oh man, this coach this. Oh man, this coach that. Oh man, this coach this. That player's good. That player's good. Our player's not that good. Our player's not good. What the fuck, man? Y'all cheer for other players on other teams more than your own fucking guys. I don't get that part. We're not the Browns. We're not the Jaguars. The Jaguars, well, how the fuck you say it? Where we where we can't be proud of what we have or our history of our organization? Fucking hold your head up high. Stop letting these media motherfuckers dictate y'all moves and y'all emotions. And when I say dictate, I mean make y'all feel down about your team. Anybody can give you numbers. Doug Peterson is 2-55 on a Tuesday after he eats lunch, going on third down. There, I just gave you numbers. Is Doug a bad coach? No, he's a fucking great coach. That's called context. Numbers, 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 numbers. What do your eyes tell you? What did that feeling in 2017 after the Super Bowl tell you? It told you Doug Peterson got this shit. He got it. Y'all, honestly, I wish he would have just stood on that platform, pulled his pants down, and showed y'all his junk and said, "Suck this." That's what I would have wanted to see. To all the naysayers, everybody who back then and continue now to put disrespect on that man's name. Huh, Sean McVay, Sean McVay, Sean McVay. Motherfucker had all his parts, all this $8 billion roster, 3 fucking points against Bill Belichick. Here go goofy ass Doug, Uncle Doug, who doesn't know how to talk at a press conference. What did he do? 41 fucking points. Man, and Carson Wentz was MVP of that game. Wait, no, Carson Wentz was out in the Super Bowl. It was Nick fucking Foles. Yeah, but you know what? Nah, cause I mean anybody can look good against a Bill Belichick defense when you got a Hall of Fame left tackle protecting your blind side. Oh, wait a minute. Jason Peters was out. Huh. And you said Doug Peterson put up 41? But this the guy that constantly gets disrespected by the media. But they want to suck off Bruce Arians. They want to suck off Pete Carroll. They want to suck off Sean McVay. They want to suck off Kyle Shanahan. Who, by the way, if he becomes the GM and his team blows a lead, he will be the trifecta of blowing leads in the fucking Super Bowl. Blew it as an offensive coordinator. Blew it as a head coach. But this is the guy that's above Doug Peterson in a lot of the power rankings for coaches. Kyle Shanahan. Johnny come lately, can't even grow a fucking beard. But goofy ass Uncle Doug, who scored 41 points on the biggest stage of them all with a backup quarterback, backup left tackle, all types of shit and muck around him, beat the greatest of all time, both coach and quarterback. Goofy ass Doug. Goofy Doug. No, fuck it. You goofy. Philly media, you goofy. And it's not all Philly media. For full disclosure, it's not all Philly media. But it seems to be the same ones. They just got to poke. They got to poke at pride. I don't like the way Doug explains his rotation. Who gives a shit? We just fired a fucking coach who couldn't explain his rotations for 7 fucking years. And y'all goofed with him, laughed with him, took up for him. Doug, I know you beat the team by 55 points, but can you tell us why you went for it on that 3rd and 13? Boy, I swear, man. Man. And Jeff McLane lucky I'm blocked. Oh, punk ass. Jimmy Neutron blocked me when I came at his ass about that Alshon shit. I think I'm gonna do a top 5 worst media in Philadelphia. Why not? I'll probably do that within this show because I'm just so fucking pissed off, man. And that leads me to my second topic. Why are Eagle fans, and let me make sure how I put it. Why are Eagle fans such pussies? And when I say pussies, I mean, why are we always so scared? Oh man, Chase Young. Oh man, this. Oh man, that. Oh man, this. Oh man, that. What is it? What is it? Hold your fucking head up. What does this say? Who are we? Who the fuck are we? Where are we from? Since when we walk around scared of any fucking body? Who gives a shit? I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I can use it now. I don't give a fuck if we was playing Bill Belichick. We got Doug Peterson. We got Carson Wentz. We got Deshaun Jackson. We got Miles Sanders. We got Zach Ertz. We got Dallas Goedert. We got some youngins coming up that don't give a fuck either. So why are you? Why are you walking around so scared? Why are you so pessimistic? Why are you so pessimistic? Why? What's the point? What's the point though? I can't understand like going through a whole week like, oh man, we might suck. Like I'm like, then why watch if I'm already? Is it because you're trying to tailor your expectations? Then you can't really enjoy it because you're like, well, I thought we was gonna lose anyway, but since we won, well, hell yeah, shit. Like I don't get that part, man. SOP, neither am I, man. Neither am I, homie. Never scared. Why? I wasn't scared when we had Mike McMahon, and I damn sure ain't gonna be scared of fucking the Bronco. What the fuck? We done been through the depths. We done been through hell. We've watched Mike McMahon drool on himself trying to play quarterback for this team. So now you telling me to be worried and I got Carson Wentz? Nah. Nah. Sorry. Nah. Nah. Well, what if we don't have Carson Wentz? Been there, done that. Iron. Don't even get me started on them pussies. Like, this whole, man, Dallas got the division. They're so talented on paper. They're the most talented team. Who gives a shit? On paper, they felons too. You feel me? Oh, shit. D-Money.
Yo.
I appreciate you warning me, man.
What's up, baby? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? Let everybody know who you are, man. I can't introduce greatness. Let's go ahead and introduce yourself,
come on,
man.
come on. I am Dives, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. I'm one of the partners for the Painted Lines. Huge Batman fan. I run a couple podcasts here at the Painted Lines, and one Suit Up is a love letter to everything Star Wars, horror movies, Disney, Pixar, you name it. And then I also do Party on Broad, which is just everything and anything Philly sports. I just got done doing a pod, man. I'm jacked up. We just did a Dune reaction, Dune trailer reaction pod. I just got done editing and I jumped on, man.
You wait till I get up on that Suit Up pod, man, because I already heard about the Batman the animated series didn't make #1 uh superhero cartoon, so we got a bone to pick on that. But pretty much, D, what I was just talking about was why is this always this overwhelming uh hesitation with Philly fans to fully embrace our teams, like that pessimistic feeling where we're always bigging up the other team versus realizing we got a squad too. We got a chance. We're not bad news bears. What is it in your mind as a fan when you see stuff like that where it's like, they're really talented on paper. I don't think we got it this week. Like, what is it?
There's a real inability to grasp, what you have, and I mean, I'm in my mid-30s, so I grew up with the the failures of the Phillies, just year after year of failure. I mean, the '93 Phillies, I was way too young to really experience that. And then the Sixers, I mean, they were just fucking trash. All my childhood. I still remember where I was when they made it to the finals in 2001. That was like the greatest year of my life. I was in high school. Remember every single fucking moment of that. Then you get to the Eagles. Like, I mean, the Eagles were here always growing up. My longest childhood memories were like Sundays. Dude, that was the only time I saw my extended family. And I'm like, I don't know, like 8 years old. People are swearing at the TV. They're super drunk. And it was a blast. It was a fucking blast. And that also roots to, what WIP is. WIP is like just this thing rooted in between that Ricky Waters and then Donovan McNabb, the booing. There are so many events that eventually you get hit with a brick over and over and over again. You're going to start believing in a certain way. And it's just the power of media. It's the 35 years of living with, teams that have disappointed you over and over and over again. It's that belief that, things can't truly be good, because as a Philly sports fan, the rug has continuously been just like that magic trick. You ever watch that magic trick on the dining table?
Yeah, when they pull the dining room table and everything still stays.
Like,
yeah.
Like, here's Ben Simmons, the next Magic Johnson, potentially. Nope. He's got fucking Sean Long just broke his fucking foot. Who the hell is Sean Long? No one knows who that guy is. So it's things like that. Markelle Fultz. It's just a continuous beat down. A continuous brick against the head that we're not good enough, and there's also an inferiority complex. Let's not get crazy here. We're sandwiched between New York and Boston, and that's just the reality. We see New York with all their championships. We see Boston with their recent success, and that's just as much as I want to say it, I'm a Temple football fan. I'm not going to go there. Never mind. Let's edit that out. I was about to go my jealousy with Penn State
There's
football.
no editing, baby. There's never no editing. That's why I love this show.
My wife is a diehard Penn State football fan, and I'm a Temple guy. So we butt heads, man, constantly. It's a running joke here at TPL. I'm a diehard Temple fan, but that's what it is. It's there's a jealousy, I think, and with regarding the national markets of New York. The big New York and Boston. So there is absolutely it's almost like a borderline fear. It's almost like a borderline fear of like, we can't believe how good it is. And, people.
Why? But D, what? 2017 should have been like, hey, we got this, especially with Doug. Let's
not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. Before those playoffs started, people wanted, who was it? Not Nate Sudfeld. Who did they want it to start that playoff run over Nick Foles? It was a backup quarterback, and he was trash, man.
Whoever it was, I'm glad Doug doesn't listen to the goddamn fans. That just shows you sometimes we just swear up and down that we know more than what the team knows. Like, it's all analysis. It's all opinion, except for those guys that see them every day and knows. Like, of course, me and you was yelling like, "Why can't Rasul Douglas play?" And then we see him in the game. We like, "Oh shit, he can't run with nobody that runs more better than a 4.6." He and we found that out. I mean, it is what it is. But I wanted to also get your take on we got Washington this week, and everybody's pretty much like, I think once tomorrow game hits, that's when okay, we're ready. So with that being said, how does D get ready for an Eagles game? Like, how does he prepare throughout the week? Does he have a specific ritual? Like, he can't step on the third step when he leaves his house? Like, what do you do?
So my shit is I'm big. If you follow my Twitter account, Mr. Crockpot, I'm big on food.
Yes.
I'm big on that's my passion. I'm a behavior analyst. I work with children with autism in schools, all that across different Lancaster County right now. We just moved. But my passion is cooking. So it is waking up, essentially Saturday, getting the game plan of what we're going to do, having some drinks, making the food prep Saturday, and then it is waking up Sunday morning. It's a little chilly outside. It's 5 a.m., starting that smoker, throwing those chicken thighs on the smoker, whatever I'm making, briskets, ribs, you name it. And that's really what it is for me. It's not only an anticipation of football, but it's an anticipation of fucking amazing meat. So I don't want to toot my own horn, but I know what I'm doing in the kitchen. And that is my thing. It's sports is about bringing people together. We have friends come over.
Absolutely.
We have my wife's friends come over. It's about experiencing it together, for better or worse. But I love it. That is, I am as superstitious as it gets. When game time is on, I am not like, you might think I'm like super social and having a good time. No, man. I am probably about 10 fucking feet away from the TV. There is no talking during the game. No one interrupts.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So you're that guy? You're that guy. Nobody can say anything.
Yeah. If it's terrible. I am so fucking lucky. I am so blessed that I have an amazing wife that tolerates this bullshit.
Yeah.
But there's no talking. The game is on. Don't bother me. Where's my dip? That's it.
For me, like, I have this thing to, like, if I'm out watching the game, I can't eat until the Eagles score. So imagine you're my waitress or waiter. You keep, "Sir, are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm good. Just keep the drink coming." And they're probably thinking like, "This cheap motherfucker, he ain't gonna eat." But I can't eat until the Eagles score, and it has to be a touchdown. It can't be a field goal.
Yeah.
So imagine how many games where I'm not eating. I'm like, shit, I'm hungry. So, but we all got our
hungry dogs gotta eat.
That's right. Hungry dogs run faster. Oh man. But also, I want to get your take on, like, before you came on, I was talking about the media and their approach to pretty much all Philly sports in this town. There's some good ones. I'm not going to say all media is bad, because that's just not true. But it seems to be this overwhelming push and narrative to be, I don't want to say as negative, but not like they say the journalists say, "I'm not a fan, I'm a journalist." I get that. But if everything you do has a negative slant to it, in my eyes, that's called an agenda. That's called a narrative. That's something you want to drive. So when people say, don't read it, don't read it. But when you assume sports, when you love your team, you want to read everything about them. You want to read all the analysis. You want to know who's up, who's down, who may be on the cusp of exploding. So how do you go throughout the week win, loss, pregame, postgame, when it comes to the media covering the teams in this town.
I can't stand it. I think one of the this is probably going to sound really shitty, but I'm going to say it anyway. But I've had a lot of guests on my show, Party on Broad, and there's not much difference, man. There's not much difference between what you say, what I say, what my man Rob says, and if the Eagles lose and it's bad, I don't need the fucking media to tell me and beat me overhead, like I said, with a brick over and over again, what I already know. That's not how I roll. If the Eagles lose, it's essentially I turn off the radio, I turn off everything, and I kind of just deal with it. And make sure I'm going to plug Party on Broad because we're going to be doing pregame and postgame shows all the time, preview shows all the time. But there's not much difference, man. Like, I swear to you, although I will say, bro, that your love for Doug Peterson rivals my love for Greg Ward. There it is.
Hey,
I super respect, man. I respect that. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. But anyway, with media, I mean, it's not good. I go back. So I'm in my mid-30s, and it hasn't been good for a long time. I go back to guys like Phil Jasner. That guy was incredible as a writer for the Sixers. And legend. And those guys just don't exist. Those guys live and breathe the beat. They live and breathe content. And it's not about content anymore. What it's about is attention grabbing, attention seeking bullshit that we see from guys that on Twitter, guys from the Inquirer, guys from all over the place but that's the world we live in. And that's kind of the beauty of it, is that I have my favorite Eagles guys. I have my favorite Sixers guys. I have my favorite Phillies guys. And I can literally block out the noise, all the bullshit that I don't want to hear. And I guess it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, that's me too. Because people like, Blue, why you get so worked up? It's like, I can't help it, man. I can't help it. Like, I'll be like, I'm going to ignore them. But then, I see a tweet or I see something and I'm like, what the f- is going on?
Right.
Like, why? Like,
don't.
Like,
Twitter is two things. Twitter is not something you ever engage with a debate. There's never, ever, ever, ever a win in Twitterverse. It's presenting your side, defending your side, and repeat, broken fucking record. And Twitter is too not a place for smart people. It is what it is.
Now, while I got you on, we're going to switch gears to the Sixers. Everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, but everybody started to talk themselves into Ty Lue, and then the Donovan news dropped, and now people are like, they're like the dude that's about to go with the girl, then the big titty girl walks past, and he's like, dang. So, what's your take on it? If you were on the Lou wagon, not saying like you were like gung ho about it, but if you was like, okay, Ty Lue, does Donovan being available change your mind?
Absolutely. But I think it boils down to whatever the fuck Ben and Joel want. I mean, that's the bottom line. I don't think the Sixers front office have the balls to like question that and kind of make a decision above that. And I don't think the front office even has the fucking clue to even start with that. So Tyronn Lue is a players-driven league. Let's not get fucking crazy. And let me preface by saying this. I did not watch any Cleveland Cavaliers games with Tyronn. Like, bare minimum. I'm not even an NBA fan. I love my Sixers, but I'm more of a college basketball guy.
I got you.
So I run the Blue Root TBL. Like, my heart and soul are watching guys from high school to college to the pros, and that goes across basketball, football, you name it. That's why you might see like Norvell Pell. We call them the Norvell Bells, and I'm the biggest Norvell Pell fan of all time. And
Greg Ward, like, Norvell Pell, you love the underdog.
You get it, right? You get it.
Yeah.
You get it. These fringe guys, the guys that want to prove themselves, that's what I live and breathe, and that is the core of my sports fandom.
That's what's
So
up.
yeah, that's a little bit of me and whatever. But regarding Tyronn Lue, I mean, I can't honestly say that I watched him game after game after game running schemes and around LeBron James. Same with Billy Donovan. I don't have an opinion on this. What I will say, that is a player-driven league. I love the idea of having a guy like Tyronn Lue bringing more minds into this, and if that convinces Joel Embiid and Ben to be like Sixers for life, so be it.
I listen. You go to those two horses. It's a players' league, and you say, I'm pretty sure Elton's already done it. Like, hey, it's a possibility we're bringing Ty Lue. What you think? I mean, they don't make that move if either one of those guys is like, fuck this, I leave, or Ben,
No, you
as
can't.
mute as he
You
is, to
can't.
be like, I'm not right. So I'm along the lines with you. It's just so weird how we just so flip floppy. We always want the one we can't have. It's so funny, man. If it ain't Yannick and Doc Way, if it ain't going way back to we could have had Larry Fitzgerald or whatever the case you may be, it's always something. So now that I got you on and you're the pop culture guy over there at TPL, okay. Let's talk Batman. Um,
Let's go.
what was your first impression of Robert Pattinson when he was first introduced as the new Batman, and did the trailer change your mind?
100%. All right. So when Batman was first announced with Robert Pattinson, I'll fully admit, like, I didn't watch. Robert Pattinson did a lot of films that I never even heard of. There were I can't even tell you what their names are right now. But I mean, I'm talking after post Twilight, because that's kind of what my main image is of Robert Pattinson, of course. But going back a little bit, I love Ben Affleck's Batman. I think of all the shit show that the DCEU has been over the years, Ben Affleck's Batman was not the problem. That's a whole other podcast. But Robert Pattinson, when you look at his individual performances throughout those years, it was really strong. And it kind of convinced me moving forward. But man, I did a, oh my God, we did from noon to 11 p.m. live stream over at Geekly Goods. Make sure you check out geeklygood.com. Love you, Leo. But we did a live stream for 11, 12 hours straight. And that culminated in the Batman trailer, which I think is important to express that no one expected a trailer at the time. When we're getting all this like amazing, this was DC Fandom. It was an event that promoted all the DC content, DCU content moving forward. And the last show was the Batman. And we're all just hoping for some visuals, some images, some more knowledge from Matt Reeves. And we get the trailer, and I shit you not, man. Make sure you go check that out. It's got like 50,000 views on Twitter, on YouTube or something. It's wild. But we went absolutely crazy. That was the best trailer of my life. Robert Pattinson is the new Batman. There's hands down, that trilogy is going to fuck me up. That new trilogy with the Batman, between the dark tones, the Riddler being the main focus point. It's basically 7, but Batman. All my life, I have been waiting for this R-rated dark tone Batman that explores the world's greatest detective. It's a dark take on the Rogues Gallery. It's literally about essentially year one, and also about the long Halloween and Calendar Man and things like that. But it is going to be the biggest fuck me up trilogy of all time. And I'm telling you right now, as much as I love Christopher Nolan's trilogy, that's going to beat it. It is going to beat it. And I to this day, we actually talked about that on our trailer reaction video.
See, you better send me the next pod when y'all talk about, because I gotta get in there. I'm hearing some very, very controversial takes, and I need to spit my hot fire. But man, I can't thank you enough, D, for jumping on with me and giving me a few minutes. I know you just finished your pod, and I know you got some stuff you gotta handle.
Thank you,
I'm
man.
gonna let you go. On my show, I always give my guests 30 seconds. They can say whatever they want, and I don't interrupt. The floor is yours, my friend.
Oh my gosh. So the Dune trailer looks absolutely fantastic. We just got done doing a reaction pod to it. It's just good to have really significant trailers back again. I've got my Tito's. I've got my pretzels. I got my big fucking sausage. I feel like Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones.
That's
Thank you
the
for having
first.
me
I
on,
got
Prince.
my big
Man,
fucking
you
sausage.
man.
Oh
Later, guys.
my god! But oh my god! All right, I gotta see the trailer, man. I wanna, I like to really like watch a trailer and analyze it. So I'm a sit and watch it. Just give me some time, Iron. I promise you, I'm gonna watch it, man. I got a lot of stuff on my list that I need to catch up on. But Iron, I'm glad you're here, buddy. I wish you can actually link in and give me some sound, man. Um, what shooting your shot on Twitter? Very controversial because um I see men do it all the time. Some dance on the line of simping, and some be legit, like, like, hey, you look nice, or you look good. But I think the number one person where I think they just be shooting crazy shots is Joy Taylor on Twitter. My God, every time she posts a pic, yo, people be pulling up from half court on Joy Taylor. Boy, they be like, they- yo, it be game 7, 2 seconds left. Whenever Joy Taylor posts something, I'll be laughing so hard, yo. And yes, I mean, come on, we can't lie. I mean, you see her. I mean, money well spent, right? And this was even before she even spent money on herself, yo. Now that she done mutated. Oh, she definitely. It's between her and I want to say Carrie Champion. Definitely queens of the thirst traps. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. She not here to defend herself. Matter of fact, let me see if she'll get in here and defend herself, yo. Let me see if she'll get in here and defend herself. Let's see. Let's get her in here so she can defend herself. Cause you can't do that, man. You can't do it like that, yo. But SOP, you think she lost a long time ago? Why is that? Number one, I don't even think she like brothers. To be honest, remember she was bragging about Ryan Russillo's uh drunk troll wrong hotel room ass. Remember that? Remember when Ryan Russillo showed up? Like, I think he was like butt ass naked at somebody's hotel room in his wrong room or some shit. Dude kept his job. Talk about privilege. Let Stephen A. Smith be butt ass naked and walk naked into the wrong room. I don't know if he was butt ass naked or not, but let Stephen A. Smith pull some shit like that. He'll be apologizing for days. Hey, SOP, man, I can't do no lying, man. Yeah. But she know what she be doing though. With them angle talking some the herd is up next. No fucking herd. Don't nobody tune in for the herd. No brothers tune in for the herd. Yet. Fuck out of here. Don't no brothers show up for no damn herd. Um, I agree. And I got into her, I want to say about a year ago about the whole cops thing, and she was talking real militant, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I had to remind her, like, Jason's with a white woman, like, you're ambiguous or whatever. But and I never try to take it there, but she was all super militant, and then I came at her, and then she was like, "Well, I got cops in my family, and blah blah blah." So that don't give you the right. Then you should know better. Instead of you being on here spouting bullshit, won't you call your family and be like, "Hey, so and so, that's a cop. Like, what happened during this shoot? Like, what is that? What am I looking at?" Instead of everybody want to just come on and be all super militant and blah blah blah. I get it. If y'all want to act like that shit is cool, then that's fine. But man, I'm like, bruh, like y'all gotta chill out, man. But yeah, I agree. It's another one that does that too. I'm trying to think of one more that does that, and I'll be like, um, all I know is she can't keep a goddamn man. That was part of my tweet. Like all these fine women that's setting up these traps on IG and stuff, they can't keep a damn man. Why is that? You fine. You supposed to have a man, right? Right? Or am I making this shit up? I mean, somebody help me, cause I don't understand. Um, um, yeah, but a lot of these quote unquote liberal, you call them whatever you want, are problematic, man. These the ones that be like, uh, hey, do you like the way my dress looks on me? And then you be like, yeah, that dress looks great. I, it's not for you. It's not for you to decide what looks great on me. Like, what? You just asked. I don't need a man to define who I am. I'm so confused. Like, do you want me to say something? Like, I honestly legit want to know one day if I want to see a woman post a thirst trap and nobody says anything. What is their reaction? Like, no like, no tweet, no retweet, no nothing. Like, what do you think? Like, the first thing that Simps was all talking about was like, man, uh, what's the basketball player name that she just separated from? What's his name? It's Earl something. But anyway, all the Simps was like, man, he tripping. If I had Jordan, I would still be with her. How do you how do you know how she is not on camera? How do you know how the man is not on camera? So all this, you know, the I know how to keep a man versus I don't need a man, then hell breaks loose. I know, right? It's like I don't know how to keep a man and I don't need a man. Okay. Right. The queen. The queen bee got cheated on by camel face Jay-Z. So if you out here thinking your shit don't stink and ain't no man gonna cheat on you, okay. Just remember, y'all queens still looking for Becky with the good hair. Listen, I didn't say it. It was the lyrics. Now she said it. Laid her whole soul out on Lemonade. We still trying to find out who's the Becky with the good hair. But I'm trying to tell you, man, like that's why. And now I'm gonna talk about my wife. That's why I love my wife to death. Like I would do anything for her. Like she can get anything. She can get the my kidney, my spleen, whatever it is she need. If somebody come and they be like, hey, it's either her or you. I whatever means he want to do to me that he want to do to her. I'll be like, all right, what you want to do? Oh, you want me to jump? You want her to jump in the river? I'll jump in the river because she is so humble. She is so sweet, and she makes sure that number one, she makes sure she's secure in her own right. But then she doesn't have to, but she makes me feel secure as well. She lets me know that it's even if I had a clone, she wouldn't be with my clone because it's not me. That's the type of shit that's the type of love that I wish that people was blessed with more often because some people get into situations and they like the idea of being in a relationship. But I got a news flash for you. Relationship is work. It's work. It's work. And there's nothing wrong with it being work. Anything worth having is worth working for, right? So, marriage, relationship, shit, money, who like you gotta put in that work. Joy needs a certain kind of man that doesn't look at her as obsession or object. But will she be happy? All right, that's my point. Like some women look for that validation. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if some of them legit get mad, like if they, let's say, if they change their hair and you don't notice, some women will say something like, "I got my hair cut, you ain't even say nothing." Or some women are just going about their business. So, I mean, some women love being put on a pedestal. Some women don't. They like being in the background. Uh, they like doing their thing, holding down their family. They don't need to be put on no type of pedestal. And I'm not saying either way is right or wrong. I'm just saying you have to know the person that you're with and who you're gonna and what you are and are not gonna tolerate. So um it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Um but yeah, definitely don't when I get back to when you shooting your shot on Twitter, man. Some of these people, man, like, and I often wonder this, like, if I got a Twitter and I got a whole bunch of followers, like, do they legit like tweet stuff and then mute the tweet and like just forget all about it, or do they keep their notifications on? Like, how does that work? Because like when these guys are shooting a damn shot, when these guys are shooting a damn shot, like they don't get no heart, they don't get nothing, like no thank you, boo, nothing. So you put all that thirst out there, and you came up dry. You got dap. You got nothing. But what you do got is a whole bunch of other dudes like sip, 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 sip. So I don't know, man. Right? They put out the feelers. Right? That's a good fucking question. I mean, that's a good comment. All right, like on IG, you be seeing like some of these women. I kid you not, like they'll go zero dark 30 on their IG, and then a week or maybe sometime they'll pop back up with new photos, new everything. I already know what happened. They thought they got them one. Played it close to the vest. It didn't work out. Now they back on IG trying to find another one. I'm telling you, man. Trey, but you can't even do your shots in the DM no more. That's another thing I want to talk about. Thank you, Trey. Thank you. You can't even trust women to keep the conversation between you and her anymore. Or the women can't trust that a man gonna keep the conversation between you and them. First thing some of these young ass dudes is doing is, yo, look what she sent me. Dog, what if you legit fall for her and fall in love with her? Now your boy got pictures of your naked pictures of your girl. Like, why can't you keep shit to yourself, man? Like, you don't know how many opportunities women and men fuck up because they run their mouth. Like when I met my wife, like I didn't post anything about her or about us going out anything till I was sure, number one, for myself, and she was comfortable. Like what I look like posting stuff, about us being together, she may not have been ready to announce that to people. And I've seen that sometimes some men where they be like, yeah, this my baby. And then the girl be like under the comment, well, that's news to me. We ain't talked in 2 weeks. You know what, Iron? That's a good point. I was dating too because I saw a future with my now wife. But I guess if you dating for just conquest and just to have sex, then I guess there's nothing to post, whatever. But men, let's not fool ourselves. We be falling in love through our dicks. Don't even try it. Like we'll treat a chick like, like how many times have men like your homie or whatever ask you like, yo, what about homegirl? You mind if I nah man, she cool, man. She was just whatever. I don't even care. And then your boy shows up with a party with her and you all in your feelings. Well, why you lie to your boy? Why you ain't just tell him, yeah, I think I'm falling for her? Making shit up, man. Making shit up. So it's all about clout today, and people likes and dislikes. Oh man, I got my homie in the house. KM,
What's up, Prince? How you doing, brother?
what's up, my brother? Nothing, man. Just talking shit.
Yeah, like usual. Real talk, right?
That's it. Real talk, man. It's just shit that bugged me. I asked people about it. They answer the questions for me because sometimes I legit don't be having the answer. Like Mark, KM, you the perfect person to talk to about this. I was talking about how men, we date a woman, and either because we're immature, we want to, well, like, hey, this what I do with my girl. This what I did with her last night, or this what I did, and I'm like, but if y'all end up really being something special, you done told your girl's business. And I'm like,
if you're telling your boys about your girl, that ain't your girl.
That's what, and that's my point. But I was also saying how I have seen some guys that they'll be like, "Yo, man, nah, she just a whatever," and whatever, either the whatever it is good, and now they got feelings, and now they're like, "Oh shit!" But I done already told my boys I don't care, and now they feelings is all twisted or whatever. So that's why I was saying, like, if you could come in with a game plan like, yo, I'm just gonna smash and dash. But if you fall for,
nah, there's control issues. You want the girl to be there when you want her at your convenience, and you don't want her when you don't want her there. Nah, that's you can't control somebody like that and then get bent out of shape if that person does what they want to do. Nah.
right. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. It's so complicated. Why? Well, not for you and
I know it ain't complicated
we
for
married.
me and you, bro.
We good.
Shout.
But I'm talking. Boom. But I'm talking about for the others out there that's looking, because I'm telling you, like, you'll legit have a woman that'll be like, she'll be like, do I look nice in this dress? And then you'll be like, yeah, you look nice in that dress. I don't need you for validation. What? I'm confused. You just asked me. I'm so confused, man. It's like I couldn't date today. I couldn't. I couldn't. Thank God I don't have to. I couldn't, because and I know social media isn't like you told me, KM, a long time ago. You could be anybody you want on social media, and that cannot be you. But when you put it out there consistently, you have no choice but to believe, okay, this is who that person is. But then you see that person, or you know you contact them, and you're like, but what about the person that like is about it, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, and then they're nothing like that when you meet them in person. I
It's
I just be
usually the
so
people
confused.
without a profile pic too.
Yeah, yeah. The
What's with
old
your new
egg,
profile pic, bro?
huh?
What the fuck?
Oh, Toe Santa Laquito.
I can't
Have you
even make
seen him?
out. I can't even make out who it's supposed to be. I can
Have
usually.
you seen him? Oh, it's supposed to be Joe Santa Laquito,
Who the
and he
fuck is
looks
that?
like a toe. It's the guy that wrote that hit piece on Carson Wentz last year about him not being a team guy and
Sports
all
writer.
this
He's a
other.
sports writer.
Yeah.
All
So I did
right.
Toe Santa.
Yo, man. One time, you change your Avi to like some girl or whatever, and
Uh,
I don't know. I'm just sitting there scrolling next to Alicia, and Alicia's like, "Who the fuck is this girl you're following, posting every 5 seconds?" I'm like, "That's Prince, man. Shut up." Like, she goes, "Let me say."
You didn't tell me to shut up.
I might not tell her to shut up, but you know.
You did not tell me to shut
You know, figuratively speaking, shut up. Like, end the conversation type of figurative.
like I know better. Stop it. I wonder who I was. That was it. James Slayer.
I don't know. I don't know. Shit, you want me
I
to
bet you
describe the girl
Alicia
and get myself in
remembers.
trouble, yo? It was
I
the
bet
ugly broad with the messed up hair. That's who it was.
ugly bro with the messed up
The only
hair.
other thing I
That
can
could.
say is the good looking girl with the big titties. What do you want me to say, yo?
I don't know. Yep. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You
'Cause
see what I'm talking?
I was just her last week. Hey, Prez, I agree, yo. Yo, I wish I could see Alicia's face. You ain't telling me to shut up.
Prez,
But
let me tell you, I run the house here. Yeah.
don't no man putting hearts in a latte run nothing. Put that damn heart in that latte.
I always say
Let's
shit
get.
like that when she's out of reach, yo.
uh, but you know, I was just talking about how, like, when I was dating my wife or whatever, it was Iron made up a good point. He said if you're dating somebody with a purpose, then the things that you do aren't gonna be geared towards what your boys think. It's more about how you feel. So, um, my boys always knew, like, if I didn't talk about anybody that I was dating, then it was serious. But if I'm like super secretive whenever I be dating. Cheers, my man. Whenever I'm dating, I'm super
Cheers.
damn secretive.
How long you
Like,
and your wife been together? How long y'all been married?
we've been together since 2012, and we've been married since 2016.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What's up?
So, I
We're coming
mean,
up on this November, 20 years together.
God damn.
Yeah, we were puppies when we met. She seen me in high school and she was like, "That's the fucking dude right there." and then I fucking drop kicked her and she woke up and I convinced her we got married.
Oh my God. That's how I should be telling the story too. I'll be telling people, they be like, how'd you and your wife met? I'll be like, man, I took her to a bowling alley and Applebee's, and she been in love with me ever since. True story. We went to a bowling alley and went to Applebee's. I mean,
What? All right, Pete. This. What did Alicia find attractive about me first? Dog, the hair was out here, bro.
I was gonna say that you could kick ass in corduroys like Jeff.
I had a fucking afro at least 9-10 inches off the head.
Wait a minute.
I had a
Karate
white ball
Mike had
afro. I had a white ball afro. You know, with like little fade up on the bottom. You know.
Oh no!
I invented the blowout. I swear to God, I was rocking that shit before it was popular. I just had a fascination with fucking hair when I was in high school, and I just wanted it to keep going. I used to rock the fucking club
You
shirts.
You should have got Kawhi straight backs.
You ever braid your hair?
When I had hair, yeah.
Look, how do fucking guys or girls do that? I had to wear a wig one time when I did this movie role thing. And I had to wear a wig one fucking time. And just them little pins in the hair. And just the 3 minutes it took for them to put it in. And just the little pulls. Like, you ever pull like a nose hair out and you just start fucking pouring tears? Bro, I'm crying this whole time. And then after like an hour of wearing the fucking thing, they didn't use me in any scenes. So I went back to the wardrobe and I was like, the little tears are still coming out. I'm like, can you take this fucking thing out of my head? And then the wardrobe guy started laughing at me and called me a princess while he was taking it out.
EC Press said, how your hair go out and not back like baby Jesus? No, but now you see, like,
I choose the baldy though. I choose the baldy. I could be a full head in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Now you see, my wife, she took me because I have a huge phobia about people touching my toes. True story. So, but she always gets on me. She's like, you have diabetic feet. You have to get a pedicure. You have to take care of your feet. So I went to get it done. I kid you not. I was staring at that lady the whole time. She was like, relax, relax. I was like, no, you fucking relax. What are you doing down there? She's like, I file. It's the file. I file. I was so like, I don't know how women do it. Like all that poking and prodding and twisting and I don't walking on them damn heels. Like,
I can't even sit next to Alicia if she got the nail file. Like, forget even it's like nails on a chalkboard, yo. Like, forget about it digging in that. Nah. I could and ooh, baby. How they do that on the toes too, and rubbing on them.
I know. I'm telling you that. Ooh. And I'm telling you, it seemed like it took forever for her to file my damn toenails. I was so mad, yo. I was like, and my wife was like, "You'll do it again." I was like, "You already know the answer," which is probably if she makes me. But yeah, But I shout out to you, ladies. It hurts to look good. God,
yeah, absolutely.
I
Girls will
do it.
sacrifice a dope ass pair of shoes long before comfort. And guys got it there. Guys got it there not only with sneakers, dress shoes, everything. Guys can rock fashion and comfort on their feet at the same time. 7 days a week, pick an outfit, pick an occasion. Girls got to sacrifice comfort one too often when it comes to fashion. But shout out to ladies because they're doing it for us.
Yeah.
When you look good, you're doing it for other people. You do it for yourself. Everybody likes to look in the mirror and say, yeah, I'm the shit. But when you go out with your flyest gear, with your flyest whatever, it's for everybody else. So shout out to girls for the uncomfortable feet.
And you know what? And I don't know if Alicia, I don't know if Alicia can hear me or not, but I often, like, someone be like, I don't get dressed for them, but who are you getting dressed for? Because I know what you look like. I know how you look when you put it on. So it's not for me.
Everything is for other people. It's for yourself. I mean, and you feel good about it. You always feel good about it. When you feel the shit, you feel the shit. That's it. But you don't buy designer shit to sit in your house. You buy designer shit for other people.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's right. It's like how people will rather be spend $900 on a car and live with their mom that have a fly ass crib and a broken up car because it's all about what other people say. Oh man, that's nice. Like I still have never met anybody that when like they come up to your car, they're like, oh man, is that a 2021? Does it have the dual bucket seats? Like, so when you go into a dealership and you getting features, like, are the features for you, or is there in case somebody asks you, hey man, do you got captain seats?
Internal features are for you on the ride.
Right.
External features are for everybody else.
That's like, but some people like, like, motherfucker, what's the fish tank for? Like, why do you have a fish tank inside your car?
What?
Pimp my ride, man. Like, what the fuck you got a fish tank in your car?
Oh my God.
Who is that for? And you can imagine driving, you like, you hungry? You hungry, Nemo? There you go. There you go, Nemo. Like, what the
Oh, I thought you were talking to your passenger and you want to feed the passenger a fish. You said, Nemo, you were feeding the fish. I'm thinking you're feeding one of the kids. Man. Yo, shut up. Eat this fucking fish.
But AKM, I was talking about shooting your shot. More or less on Twitter. Again, you and I don't have to worry about this, but I was saying like when I was shooting my shot with my wife, like I wrote her like this long ass paragraph because normally on internet dating, it's only like 3 things they really ask you. Like, you want to come over? You want to see my dick? Or how long it'll take you to get over here? Just shit that don't even equal or amount to long-term relationship goals. So when it came to my wife, I typed like this long ass paragraph, and she thought it was a troll. She thought it was a copy and paste because it was that long. And it's like, who writes stories on internet dating?
I'm listening.
And she was like, she said before she got to mine, it was like 4 dick pics, invite to come over, and then it was me with a long ass paragraph. Yeah, I remember Black Planet, Iron. So when you shooting your shot with a lady that you wanna let her know you're interested in, like, how do you feel the vibe out? Like, cause some women doesn't like the, hey Miss Lady, how are you? Some ladies like the, hey yo ma, get your ass over here. You look good. Like, so it like so how long does it take you to feel that vibe out of like how you can approach a woman? Like,
dog, I'm 20 years out of practice. And 20 years ago, I was a teenager. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Benefited from living in Northeast Philly, and everybody knows each other. So we kind of already knew who each other were.
So y'all ran in circles.
So me shooting my shot with Alicia was as easy as this. We bumped into each other at a gas station. I'm like, what's up? What are you doing this weekend? You trying to go to the club? She said, I'm working. Here's my number. I'll go with you next week. I didn't think I was ever going to talk to her again. And then I called her next week like, yeah, remember you said you want to go to clubs? She's like, yeah, what time are you going? I'm like, oh, shit. Let's ride. Let's go.
You wasn't expecting that?
Nah. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was
simple as like, do you want to go out tomorrow? Nah, I'm working. Got you next week. Yeah, all right, whatever. And gave her a call next week, and damn, it worked.
Hey, good thing you gave. Now, was this flip phones, or she had to write her number down on a piece of paper?
I had a Sanyo.
You had a Sanyo?
Yeah.
She had a Sanyo.
Oh my god. Was it flip, Alicia?
Nah, she didn't have the flip. She had the Sanyo skinny.
Yeah, it was like a skinny.
The one that they advertised that you put in your back
one
pocket.
that looks like a credit card and it like curves to your ass?
And
that one is like real flat.
Her big thing was, does your phone have an orange screen? Mine
well, because everyone's green.
Because we all had Nokias back then.
So it had green to mine from green to orange.
So she had the orange backlight.
She had a color screen. Go ahead, Miss Alicia.
With that thing, yo.
I bought that shit myself with my own money, my own cell phone plan. That was like one of my first big purchases when I turned 18.
Bro, we lived for like 6 years in her parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
We had 2 cell phone bills, not smart cell phones, 2 cell phone bills that was equivalent to like maybe $30 at the end of the month for 2 fucking plans. We have 1 car insurance outside of the city. You know, did them little, mom moved outside the city, so I got my hustle game on. So I'm spending like $150 a year in car insurance, and we're sharing $30 a month in cell phones. Our fucking bills at the end of the month was like $34.
Now,
Living in her
was this
parents' house, and we offered money to her parents all the time. No. You guys save your money. You guys save your money. So shout to Alicia's parents, big time for that. But like we went 6 fucking years. She's a manager at a retail store at the time. I was working. Oh, that was lovely. We hit the strip club like 3 times a week, out to dinner 7 nights a week. It was the fucking shit back then. No responsibilities. And then smartphones came around and it was like, give me your money.
that's back when you was a hired assassin? You was a ninja? How was work, babe? You know, I had a diplomat.
Did
I had a
just run my
diplomat
fingers
across.
through my hair?
No, you pulled the thing off, the mask. You pulled the
I
mask
took my
off.
mask off. That's what I did.
Yeah. You was like, honey, I had a diplomat on the other side of town. It was kind of hard, but you know, I got him.
Perfect record.
See, I've been training for fucking COVID my whole life. I've been criticized for wanting to wear a fucking ninja hood my whole life. And now everybody wants to wear a ninja hood, right?
I'm still tripping on Alicia telling me the guy said he wanted to legit quit to be a ninja. He didn't want to come to class no more. He wanted to be a ninja.
She told you that?
Yeah, she told us.
He said, I'm gonna go do ninjutsu. And I'm like, and I was like, and I literally didn't even like attempt to save him because I was like, he needs to figure this out on his own. I was like, this is gonna be a life lesson. Like, I can't even help him. Like, this is only something he needs to experience in life.
I want to see her face when he was like, I want to do ninjutsu.
I mean, he sat us down and he started breaking down.
I'm crying.
I'm
crying.
Why he couldn't roll with us no more. I can't even talk because I'm laughing at you.
It was. I like literally wasn't even upset. I was like, I need to know because I already know he's gonna leave. He's gonna come back, and I need to hear the story. I need to see this through. I didn't even attempt to save him.
No.
Do it, bro.
No.
Godspeed.
I was just like, word.
No.
Yeah. Prince, the craziest guy I ever met in my school. It's like the afternoon one day, and I'm cleaning, and so homie walks in, and he's like, "Yo, can I see what you got?" I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "You do a little demonstration for me? Can I see what you got?" I said, "Bro, I'm fucking mopping the floors right now. Like, I'm the janitor right now." "Oh, so you're not the instructor?" "Yes, I'm the instructor. But I'm mopping this fucking floor." "Nah, I ain't doing a demonstration for you." I say, "Here's my YouTube link. You could look up my fights if you want. Come by tonight. Here's when we got classes." So I gave him a schedule. So he could have came in at any time. When did he decide to come in? He came in during our kids' gymnastics class. This motherfucker, he sits down. And mind you, he's got like bruises and cuts all over his knuckles. Like I'm sure he was punching some canvas earlier that day, right? So we're in a kids' gymnastics class. And the whole time, all I hear is, oh, oh, oh. So finally, he goes like this, sir. And I'm like, "What's up?" One minute, please. I'm like, "What's up, bro? What can I do for you?" He's like, "I've been watching. And I'm worried about your students in combat. I'm noticing that they're taking their eyes off of their target. I said, you know, this is a gymnastics class. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. And he fucking, I guess you put me in my place, right? Fuck his head. I've seen enough. Thank you.
Disgusted. You're no Jeff speaking.
I'm like, they're doing fucking cartwheels, yo. Like, it's a gymnastics class.
They're taking their eyes off the balance beam. Yo, oh my God. Alicia, you have to follow up on Ninjutsu Man. Like, I need
Well, I will tell you, he did end up coming back to us. He came in. He never signed back up, but he did stop in.
What the fuck was that?
To sign. It was Edward.
Oh, Edward was a nice guy. Edward was
very nice, very, very naive. No street smarts whatsoever. Like you could tell him, you know, he's like that guy that like believes everything he sees.
You could tell him you're a ninja master. And
Absolutely.
you could teach him the ways of the ninja.
Yeah.
For $100 a week.
Yeah.
To be a ninja.
Very, very nice. And I just was like, I was more floored that somebody believed. I don't know.
He looked us straight in the eye and told us, like, yeah, I get what y'all are doing, but it ain't for me.
I've seen enough.
I've seen
that
enough.
guy, bro.
I'm ready to be an agent of darkness. Oh shit. Oh man. See? Man.
Agent
God.
of darkness?
I don't know. I mean, they fight in the dark, yo. What do you want me to tell you? Darkness is their ally. Oh my God. Oh man. But I needed that one. That shit was funny.
So,
but go ahead.
Odell likes to get shitted on, right? we can't let that one go, bro. I ain't talked to you in a little bit. We can't let that go.
Apparently,
you know the worst thing.
He likes
the worst fucking
showers.
thing I've seen. There's mad people, Facebook, Twitter, IG, that are all like, "Look at this girl. Odell would never call her." Why not? A guy that likes to get shitted on is somebody who's only picking dimes. And what's this girl?
Right.
Is it 8-piece? Like, come on.
First of all,
she may be wrong. She may be a little beat up, but like people are putting this girl. You think Odell's calling this girl? Yeah. A guy that likes to get shit on is calling any girl that's going to shit on him.
Look at the 40 women that Tiger. Remember when they showed the women that Tiger was with? We was looking like, huh? You're Tiger Woods. Like, what? I think I saw her on Kensington Avenue. Like, who's this one? Like, what is this? But my thing is this. OBJ, he likes doo-doo showers. That's fine. Hey, do you? But when I knew that something was wrong, where the story was off, first of all, it was a woman talking about doo-dooing. Like, I've been with my wife for almost 10 years. I have yet to see her doo-doo. I've never seen her doo-doo. Like, one day I legit came home. I sat her down. I said, honey, sit down. Like, I really got something. I got something to talk to you about. She was like, what's wrong, baby? Like, what's wrong? I was like, it's just been on my mind. Like, and it's not that I don't trust you. She's like, what is it? I was like, we've been together for like 5-6 years, and I've never seen you take a shit. Like, what is it? Like, do you wait till I leave? Do you?
She's a lady, bro. She's a lady. Every girl out there does it, and we all know they do.
I don't know. I don't know that. Because I tell you, I'll be like, sometimes I drive away from home and I come right back to catch her. Like,
so,
all right, honey, love you. I'll be back.
So when girls say they're going to be in the shower for a while because they got to shave and do their hair, and do they let that water run for like 10 minutes first?
Shit.
Bro, make sure. All right, what's the time on this video? 1:20 and 30 seconds. Go back and look at your fucking face.
Wait a minute. I thought that was they keeping the water hot. Cause you know, another thing, women, for some reason, they love fucking volcano lava hot water. Like,
Call me female,
I don't
bro.
tell her to leave the water on for me no more. I don't tell her to leave the water on me. She be like, go ahead. I left the water out. Whoa!
Call me female. I damn near burned my skin, bro.
Why?
Because it's like a fucking hug. It's just like,
A hug by Satan. Like, I don't want to get hugged by Satan. Like, that's water fucking hot, yo. It's like Satan, like whispering in the ear, like, yeah, you ready for this? I'm gonna burn you up. Like, oh no,
all day. So we all work for a living. My dollar value is different than your dollar value. Two things that I've grown to not give a fuck how much I spend on: hot water and underwear, bro. Don't matter. It don't matter.
Well, me, I know I'm getting a pack of underwear for Father's Day and my birthday every year. So that's 2 packs. Right off, I can count myself for 2 packs every year. But it's just, I remember,
I found this new Amazon brand. Do you do boxers, boxer briefs? What do you roll?
Oh, briefs. I gotta keep mine contained.
Amazon brand, they got this little cup. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, the cup is Let me tell you something. True story.
Everything else is like Under Armour, but then rate it. Yeah, I mean, little mesh, little cup.
Let me tell you something. I was in college, right? 22 years old, and I told my dad, right? I was like, Dad, can you send me some underwear? Because the underwear near college is expensive. My dad was like, I got you, son. Don't worry. I'm gonna send you a care package. So it just happened to be that day. For some reason, we was all playing Madden in the dorm room, and it was like 30 motherfuckers in our room. And my dad's package came, so I'm opening up the package. They like, what's that, Blue? What you got? I was like, my dad, my dad sent me some underwear. I've opened up the package, dog. My dad sent me 2 8-packs of tidy whities.
Oh,
I said, Dad.
I mean, you might as well just throw them on your fucking head and have a party with your boys.
I said, Dad, what are these? He was like, you don't know, man, be running around with his junk swinging. You got to keep it contained. I was like, Dad, I get it. You're in your 60s, but god damn, like I can't be wearing tidy whities. I'm in college. Like, yo, he legit bought me 16 pairs of tidy fucking whities.
When I heard 2 8-packs, I'm like, yo. Oh, but
and you know why he did that, right? Because remember back in the day when boxer briefs really started getting popular. Remember, it used to be like 3 pairs for like $120.
Bro.
So what my dad did, he went to Walmart or wherever he went, and he saw that price. He said, "Fuck that! He getting tidy whities." And that's right. Tidy whities Tidy whities will humble you. What? If you ain't got a bidet or baby wipes, they will humble you.
Oh my god. Black nylon, bro. Black nylon all day. Come on.
Black draws matter. Black draws matter, yo. Hey, listen.
You know where
I remember with Al Bundy.
Money's at. The money's in the strap. That top strap.
Yes.
Because there ain't
whatever that strap says.
There ain't nothing worse than a loose pair of baggy drawers or a loose pair of tight drawers. Yeah,
I noticed like when I wear a certain pair, like my wife is extra nice to me, but when I wear ones that ain't worth a damn, she like, you fucking disgust me, and I'm like,
yeah, you can't.
What I do today?
Some people wear like baggy Under Armours. It's like, yo,
you can't. First of all, Under Armour is meant to be tight. How you listen?
Because that's the one and only pair you bought, and it's 10 years old. Get a new pair.
Even Under Armour is even tight on Asian people. Listen, it's not meant to be baggy. Listen. Hey, this real time. Listen, we all know. You can't have baggy You can't have baggy Under Armour underwear. Like, what are we doing here?
Yo, straight up though, Under Armour, they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
But you're buying the non-baggy. You're buying that waistband, you're buying the ankle or the bottom of the shorts, or you're buying that little cup in the middle. What's his name?
That's funny.
Fucking right. Yo, one pair of undies might cost you like $25. A pair
You
of
know
pants,
what you got to do?
Under Armour
You
pants
got to use
$40, $50 a pop.
You got to use them coupons, baby, and them family and friends discounts, cause
I don't got family and friends, yo.
Yeah, you can just.
My family drinks, yo. They don't buy Under Armour.
not literally family and friends. I mean the coupon. It's like family and friends. Like they say,
like
hey,
family and friends.
you buy from us. You buy from us all the time. So now it's family and friends where you get additional 30. Not like senior, like your uncle. Mark said, I ain't got family and friends. They drink.
They don't work.
Oh man. Oh my God. But it's it was 9:33. I'm late. I promised y'all an announcement, didn't I? Okay.
What's up?
So, y'all know what's happening, Philly boy. Y'all know I've been doing this for a little bit, and shout out to Zach Montgomery. I wish he was on right now. About a year and a half ago, Zach Montgomery, a faithful follower on Twitter, he came in my DMs and he was like, yo, Blue, like, I know you're retired or whatever and everything, you're about to wind down, but man, you should really think about doing a podcast. And at first I was like, nobody gives a fuck what I say. Nobody gives a fuck what I'm talking about. And he was like, no, like legit, like I think you will be good. We like the fact that you give your real honest opinions, whether we agree with them or not. They're yours. They're not disingenuous. They're real. So I'm telling you, he followed up like every 3 months for a year, like, hey, what's up with the podcast? What's up with the podcast? So finally, when the pandemic and everything happened, I started the podcast. I tweeted about it, my equipment and all that stuff, and then I began doing live streaming. And I have my faithful people that's always in here. Sometimes I have more, sometimes I have less. I have guests on, people in the business, people not in the business. Y'all know this. This show is for y'all. It's not for me. Like, we just pretty much, like me and Mark said, it's like a glorified fucking room. I just feel like we just talking shit in a bar.
It's
like
usually a podcast when I'm not on. It turns into fucking Zoom when I come in.
Right. Mark's drinking, like me and Irons cracking jokes. Sometimes Chantel's in it. Sometimes sometimes Shantae is in it. Sometimes Reg's in it, Prez, whatever. Everybody just stop by. It's like a home. Like, I'm inviting y'all into my home. Well, the past couple of weeks, like, I've been getting like these weird like messages from people, like, hey, are you interested in joining this or joining that? And then I'm like, no. First of all, I got my DMs, like, if I don't know you, like, you can't send a DM, like, I gotta check it. And I would think that these people are like fucking with me, but I legit the past 2 weeks got offers to take my show and put it on a network to be a part of to be under an umbrella, if you want to say that, or the potential to reach more people, take Real Time with Prince Blue to even bigger heights. And before, I was against it. I didn't want to, I wanted to keep my show pure, keep it genuine. I didn't want to have to worry about sponsors or anything like that. But then I thought about it. Just because you work with somebody or you work with a team doesn't mean you have to lose yourself. And I should know that, being a police officer. Like, just because all other police officers was doing something. I never did that. So with the chance to take this show, reach more people, bigger responsibilities, be able to talk about everything from sports to police brutality to dating to finance to whatever it is. The next chapter in my life, I was trying to figure out what am I going to do. And I really like talking to people. I like being a jack of all trades, of vice, even if it's just making y'all laugh. That's what I like doing. So, with that being said, my announcement is starting, I guess you could say effective today or starting next week. I am officially a member of the Painted Lines crew. My show is going to be with them. I get to do my own show. It's mine. Shout out to Jason Blevins, Austin Krell, Bryant, Chris Dives, who is Deep Dives, who is just on everybody. I'm gonna be a part of those guys, and the fit was just right for me. Real cool dudes. They talk about everything, and that's what I'm about. I'm not just a sports guy. I like comics. I like food. I like entertainment. I like everything, and they're allowing me to be myself. So social justice issues, whatever it is, I can do my thing.
Elaborate on
Uh,
get to be yourself.
Get to be myself. That means real time with Prince
While
Blue.
you're elaborating, I gotta get something more expensive.
Go ahead.
Occasion.
Real time with
More expensive.
real time with Prince Blue. It's going to still be real time. I'm still cursing, talking about whatever it is we talk about before. We still going to talk about it. I just get to reach a bigger audience. A lot of big opportunities. The whole show is going to be revamped. It's going to be, I'm going to add some stuff to it, make it really fun. I'm going to be having some great, fantastic guests on. It's a great group of guys over there. I feel real comfortable. This is big, and I wanted to let y'all know that this isn't because of me. It's because of y'all. It's because of everybody that's in this chat right now. It's because of y'all that people reached out to me and they loved what I was doing. They loved the interaction and they wanted what I have to combine with them to make this thing better. So I'm excited. I'm truly blessed. Thank all of y'all, and I promise you, and if it ever happens, Karate Mark can live stream kicking me in the head. I will never change. I will never water down my morals.
500 to 1,000-mile kick. Yo.
I would never water down my values or my morals for anybody, any brand, any sponsor, and I made that perfectly clear. That's why I was able to make the decision that I did, because I'm allowed to be myself, and the show is going to remain the same show that you guys have been with since day one. It's just going to get better, and it's going to reach more people. And I just wanted to thank all of you for that. And yes, so I got a crew. I mean, I'm part of a team.
Cheers.
Like it's still crazy. Like I'm gonna be discussing more about it, and like I'm a fucking brand, man. I don't even know what that means. Like who the hell is a brand? Like I just talk shit to you guys and troll, and let that be a lesson, kids. Trolls can't make it. You can be so
disregard that last comment. Everything the last 5 minutes has been fucking perfect. Yeah.
Speaking of the painted lines, my man,
you just told everything. Oh, man, fucking perfect. Yeah. You just told
of the painted
every
lines,
young basketball player to make it step back. Trolls can't make it.
I got
Yo,
feedback. Oh, there we go. Here we go. What up, D?
Oh my god! Oh my god! So I just wanted to say I am honored to be on your show for the first time. Not the last time. I can't wait to be a reg. But cheers, bro. Cheers.
Cheers.
Crockpot.
Thank
What's
you.
up, yo?
Thank
What's
you.
up?
Thank you. This is my homie KM, my brother, man.
Mr. Crockpot, you and your boys made a fucking great decision. And hearing what Prince just said a minute ago, this boy don't have a filter right here. And anybody that wants to take him on, there ain't no changing him. And one thing I always say, you might not like honesty. Honesty ain't always the best fucking thing for your ears. But you can't disrespect honesty. You don't have to like what the fuck I say, but you can't disrespect it if it's coming from my heart. I like chocolate ice cream. You like vanilla ice cream. Don't try to change my fucking mind. Accept it that's chocolate right there, bro.
Respect.
And
cheers.
D, one thing about real time, we put people on the spot. Batman versus Iron Man. Go.
Oh, of course it's Batman. Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
motherfucker, you better elaborate.
It's not even close. It's about a rose gallery. It's about the world's greatest
not
detective.
even close. You can have a decent argument
you
either way.
compete.
Don't give me no fucking not even close.
DC character versus the world's smartest Marvel character of all time. Boom. They're parallel. Fight mano a mano. Batman. Resources. I'll give it to Batman. All day is Batman.
Hang up on this motherfucking ring.
This is what happens when you have a team. Batman versus Iron Man. Yeah.
No, I'm saying. Obviously, I'm Team Iron Man for this argument here, but there ain't no. It's no contest. Like, come on, I ain't never said no ignorant shit like that. I may have.
Yeah, you send me all those memes about Batman. Who showed up during the riots? Batman. Where was Iron Man?
He stole
Did
a fucking
Iron Man
PS5,
go viral?
man. Come on. Batman was walking around with a PS5 under his shoulder.
Did Iron Man go viral? No, he did not. Batman did.
Yo, real talk. Me and Alicia were watching Iron Man 3 the other day. We were just clicking the fuck around. There wasn't nothing on. So we were watching Iron Man 3. And the scene where the fucking plane blew up and all the people are coming down and he's like spotting it all up and saved everybody. I swear to fucking God, me and Alicia looked at each other at the same time and said, Batman couldn't have done it.
Listen.
And yo, D, but before we get too deep into this, I'm not a Batman hater. I fucking love Batman. I'm just trying to push the Prince that we're comparing LeBron versus MJ. Batman is LeBron, MJ is fucking MJ, and Iron Man is MJ. Like,
oh, so Iron Man's the greatest of all time.
I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, he fucking, yeah.
D, help me out here. Help me out here.
So did you like?
If you want to go with brains,
you just watch
it's a watch.
Movies.
You want to go
like
brains,
that's what you're basing your entire opinion on.
What happened?
Yes. He wanted to know if you're basing your whole opinion on Iron Man saving those people out the plane.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna break it down this way. I'm gonna break it down. So when it comes to money and resources, wash. When it comes to brains, Batman is way the fuck up there, but Batman is nothing without Fox when it comes to brains. Iron Man learned how to fucking travel through time. So when it comes to brains, there's no competition there. If you want these guys to scrap one-on-one, well, I'm going to go with Prince's favorite ninja. And of course, one-on-one, they're going, but you put them suits on, like Iron Man pull them fucking strings in the suits on. Batman's like, hold up.
See what I deal with, D? See what I deal with?
You're just mad because I'm winning right now. And then if they fight with the suits on, now we're talking no competition.
There we go, D. You're there.
Once them suits are on, there's no competition. Iron Man can go to space. He can go ahead, to space,
D. Go ahead, D. Defend Batman's honor.
Batman almost defeated Darkseid in space, space.
He said,
"What the fuck are you talking about?"
He said, "Almost defeated him."
Batman took out Wonder Woman. Yeah, all right, come on. Let's be real. Like, have you watched? Did you read
All of
Marvel comics?
I've never
Really?
read a book in my life. I'm dyslexic and I got a lot of ADD, so don't ask me about reading shit.
Full respect.
He didn't even read his marriage contract. He just saw a beautiful lady and got married.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah. Cheers. We all been there.
All right. Sorry, guys. My internet has been ridiculous these last
It's okay, D.
48 hours. It's what it is. It's what it is. So, yeah.
I bet Tony Stark.
So I guess
see what I did with though?
Dig.
I love it, man. I love it all day. Both of you are welcome to join the Suit Up podcast whenever you want. We break down these kind of debates all the time, man. It'd be so fun.
But him and the missus are so stubborn about this Batman versus Iron Man thing. Like they probably put the Ninja Turtles over Batman.
I'm the one that realizes 1 seed, 2 seed. You just don't realize that
there is no 1 seed. Yeah, I don't have a problem with your seeding. It's the position.
There's a number 1 draft pick. There's a number 1 draft pick, and then there's a number 2.
Listen, we all know the best basketball players come from broken homes. So if it was a superhero draft, Batman got that drive, baby. He ain't got no parents. He ain't got no parents. Iron Man came from money.
I think the debate is not about Batman versus Iron Man. The debate is Captain America versus Iron Man. And I think there is going to be a much significant, tendency towards Captain America over Iron Man. Team Captain America all day, baby. He's got heart. He's got the fight. He could do this all day. He is the quintessential hero that Tony Stark wishes he could always be. There is no doubt in my mind that Captain America is hands down the better superhero than Iron Man, point blank.
D, let me ask you this.
You just said Ron Jeremy wishes he was a normal dude. But you telling me Tony Stark wishes he was
not what he said.
You basically just said Ron Jeremy wishes he had a 4-incher.
Well, I bet you he wish he did now because he's in jail. Listen, hey D,
you see that? So why do you see that list, bro? He's looking at 250 fucking years.
He's
what?
Done. He's done.
If he gets convicted guilty, he's looking at 250 fucking years. He's 70 years old.
He's done. D, let me ask you this. Why do you think they gave Iron Man the Thanos kill? Why him?
Because he cost so much fucking money.
Oh, so you think it was a money thing? They was ready to write him off.
No, I think it's a character arc thing. So it made Tony's character arc was always about redemption. It was always about his ultimate sacrifice, and his the point of his character was always about him being completely selfish and him versus him making the ultimate play for the better good. When you look at Captain America, his character arc was always about, more so finding true love, about truth and justice. So I think at the end of the day, it made complete sense. Endgame was mind-blowing. That was just one of the ultimate films of my life. Talk about one of the most epic moments of my life in terms of cinema experience.
10 years in the making.
It made complete sense. It complete sense at the time for it to happen. And I'm just really glad that Tony Stark has come out recently saying that he's done with the MCU. I hope it's done because the MCU needs to stop bringing people back to life, make it final. It makes it that much more emotional. I'm just so glad to see Tony kind of get that moment that he so deserved, and that was the shining light at the end of his character arc.
Wow. See, I have a completely different theory.
Go ahead.
See, I feel the death of Tony Stark is the last page, turn it, new chapter. So what they've introduced in the Avengers and everything in the whole MCU, they've introduced the fact of Jarvis. Jarvis is just input with legit feelings, legit concerns, legit, but he's nothing but input. When they made what's his name with the fucking thing in his head?
Vision.
When they made Vision, and they were talking about how we're going to extract the stone out of Vision's head, Bruce Banner even said he's part computer, part me, part Tony. They have hologram Zoom meetings with each other. My theory for the future of MCU, where they're going to include Robert Downey Jr. and he's still going to be involved, he's going to be
artificial.
Like artificial. Like there's going to be a hologram of him, like his brain, his input, his knowledge, his intel is still going to be involved.
The new Jarvis.
Fans want to see Robert Downey Jr. on screen, they'll still get him in a hologram type version. So I don't think we've seen the last of Robert Downey Jr.
I don't think it's too much money, but that is an interesting point. But I also like D point. He can't be back as like fighting and doing that stuff, but him as like Jarvis 2.0, like some type of like artificial intelligence, man. Who other than snark ass Tony telling you you're fucking up as a hologram?
And it's as easy as the next movie you make. It's literally as easy as some point before Tony died, he inputted all of his knowledge onto a computer. And then it's simply just set into the story. And all you need is a hologram after that.
Yeah. I like that. Man. All right. I don't even know how to end on that one.
I get deep, bro. I get deep.
Dyslexic my ass. Fuck.
You ever see me try to read a paragraph? Y'all, I'm like fucking fluent.
I wouldn't want you to read. I just want you to kick ass. I don't want you to read.
I'm very good at that.
Yes.
I'm very good at
that. Why would I want you to do something that you're not good at? I want you to do stuff that you're good at. I'm not going to be like, hey, this is my boy Mark. Mark, read a book.
It's going to be like this.
I'll be like, yo, Mark, split that tree in half.
I can't make it to the end of the line.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's my problem with reading. Like I'll start a sentence and I can't make it to the end.
Yeah, shit's hard, man.
Start over, and then I go halfway through, and I can't make it to the end, and I start the same sentence over. I might have to read the same sentence 4 or 5 times, or if
it's no joke, man. It's real. It's real. And
sentence, sometimes I actually get through it. Other times, say there's a paragraph, right? And I'll start here and I'll get halfway through and I'll pick up halfway through this sentence down here. And then the sentence don't make
it's all garbled. Yeah, it's all garbled, man. It's real because when I was growing up, I had some people, some close friends or whatever in circle, but back then they was quick to say, oh, he has a behavioral problem. Oh, he's unlearnable. Oh, he doesn't want to learn. But I'm like, no, it's clearly there's something wrong. You just don't want to deal with it. It's not that he's bad. It's that he doesn't understand. So if you don't understand something, you're not going to sit through that shit. You want me to sit here for 8 to 10 hours and I don't understand what you're telling me to do? Like, no kid's going to do that.
I always got blamed for laziness and lack of interest. And what it took me so long to figure out It's not lazy. It's not lack of interest. It don't fucking make sense. So fuck it. What? And it took me forever to realize you do 100 push-ups, there's stress on your muscles. And you get to a certain point, say it's 20, 30, 60, whatever. You get to a certain point where the rest of it is just a fucking struggle. With me, when it comes to just like reading, it's like it's a fucking struggle. And then it's just like, fuck it. Why am I going to sit here and give myself a fucking headache? Because literally, if I read a couple sentences, the headache is coming on. So why am I going to do it? Can I read? Yes. I can read different languages. I speak fucking resort Spanish like a motherfucker, bro. I can't speak Spanish, but let me tell you, I can find out how much beer is, where the bathroom is. You know, I can speak resort Spanish like a motherfucker.
Oh man.
And I pride myself in understanding different dialects, how to pronounce different names. Give me a couple sentences. Whew, that's fucking work, yo. That's work.
Listen, yeah, you know, every week I'm staring at Mark's nipples. It's Mark's nipples and me. Real time with Prince Blue and Mark's nipples.
I don't have nipples, yo. I got tats. Come on.
So you had nipples tatted on? Oh man. Oh, okay, Mark.
There comes a time in every year where, like, I'm surprised I got a fucking shirt on. I'm in my house. Like, I don't wear a fucking shirt even in my house, bro. Like, but there comes a time usually like call it like a May 16th. The shirt don't fucking go on till October, bro.
Listen, when you got titties like mine, you tend to wear a shirt. You don't be wanting to scare the neighbors when you go. One time I went to the mailbox with no shirt on. Yo, I felt like Pamela Anderson in her prime. Yo, like
why everybody was staring at you. I stole a line from 2 Chainz and I use it all the time. All the time. I'm 10,000 gram with my shirt off.
Hey, listen. Bro. Yeah. Oh, what happened, man? Come on, man. People out here, man. Oh, man. Oh, what happened to Mark?
It's a line. All right, it's like 10 grand with my shirt off. That's 100 tats.
There it is. All right, KM. You got 30 seconds, my man.
Where'd you go? I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? You hear me? I see you. Oh, he's coming back. Oh, well, man, this has been a great show. A monumental show. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all being here for my big announcement. More to come. Like I said, I appreciate y'all being here for my announcement. Like I said, I owe everything to y'all. All I do is just talk. Y'all have by tweeting me and retweeting me and laughing and liking what I do and sometimes going back and forth with me. That caused people to notice and they reached out to me, and I'm gonna try my best to make this work and then not disappoint any of y'all. I appreciate all of you. I guess go Birds. I mean, it's football, yo.
That time of year.
Go Birds.
Yo, it's fucking weird. Hockey and basketball, like at the end, it's supposed to be fucking June, yo. Nah, it's September.
Yeah. Yep. So already, hey, listen, it's already starting, yo. For the first time, I'm gonna have iron. Hopefully I'm gonna try to get Shantae so she can be with the shits and get y'all to go back and forth. But we gonna have Iron on Friday. It's gonna be ladies' night.
I really need to meet Iron and Prez. I need to meet them fucking cats in person.
Man, listen. No, you don't. No, you don't. Them two edible. I can't have all three of y'all tripping on edibles, yo, and I'm the only one like. But man, KM, love you, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I love you too, homie.
I can't tell you that enough, man.
I'm so happy for you, like for real. I first started listening to your podcast by, I don't want to say by accident, just kind of by like scrolling fucking through one night and just seeing like, you know, you hit that refresh on Twitter and anybody that's live comes up. And it was probably like after 10, after Devon was on, whatever, you know, because, you know, I love Devon. He's my fucking man.
He's the man.
And I'm just listening to this motherfucker talk like, this cat's fucking funny, yo. And I told our homie T-Well, like, I've never listened to a podcast ever. What made yours intriguing was that it was live. Like, I love sports radio. That's how the fuck we know each other. I just love the interaction. Like, they talk on the radio, you call in, you talk to them. They talk on the radio, you hit something on Twitter, they respond back to you. I've never gone out of my way to watch or listen to a pre-recorded podcast. Like the most popular ones out, I just can't fucking do it. There's just something about pre-recorded that ain't right now. So the first time I listened to yours, I'm like, this is a motherfucker that's always tweeting some funny shit and like, and then hearing you, and you know, I love Reggie's voice. You know, me and Alicia love Reggie's voice. He's got such a fucking unique voice. And listening
he's from the slums of Shaolin, yo.
And he's RZA Reggie. Come on. And hearing you two talk was just some of the funniest fucking shit. And it was live. And it just made it special. And I know whether you have Painted Lines or anybody else or no one, I know you don't need anyone for tomorrow because you got tomorrow taken care of. Your whole life is set up. Your tomorrow is good. So to hear that somebody out there wants you with their team just to simply make you bigger, that's fucking beautiful. The second thing, they don't want to change you. They don't want to filter you. And you don't need a filter. It's not like you're a dirty, bad guy, but you don't deserve a filter. Your hashtag is real talk, real time. You know, like that's it. You just say what the fuck is on your mind. And that could be projected in a very negative way. That could be projected very bad because, yeah, we all want to say what's on our minds. And damn, this guy's kind of saying it for me. Cool. I'm going to live through him. But you're not that guy. You just say what the fuck is on your mind. You ain't speaking for me. You ain't speaking for us. You're speaking for you. And for somebody or some people or a company to respect that about you, that's why you're going to make it. That's why I'm here rapping and shooting the shit with you right now. That's why everybody else is just listening to fuck right now. And what makes it the most special, you don't fucking care if there's 1 or 1,000 people.
Don't.
And I believe that. You've said it before. Who fucking knows? But I know what I believe. And I know that if you have 1 listener or 1,000 listeners, you're a happy cat. And that's what makes Real Time with Prince Blue very fucking special.
Man, no words. You already know me and you rap offline. I appreciate you. You've been here since the beginning. Ever since early in the morning, man. Fucking, was it 9? This fucking guy calling in so much energy about fucking Tony Roten. Like, who is this guy?
That was me. But you know, Tony Roten might have hit like 4 for 5 threes the night before. I was excited.
Let's play this. I swear, man. Since then, I immediately went to Twitter. That's the beauty of social media. I mean, Twitter. I said, whoever this this Karate Mark guy is, I need his energy. And it just so happened somebody retweeted something you did, and I was like, yo, Karate Mark's a real fucking person. And I hit that follow button so fucking quick, yo. I was like, yo, he really does karate. I thought it was a fucking nickname. But you know, hey, listen. I appreciate you, bro. Love you, man.
Love you too, homie.
Nothing but big things, man. Give my love to the missus. I'm about to go downstairs and be a dad, and which requires like sitting on the couch and scratching and answering questions and just go from there, man. As always, everybody stay real, stay blessed, stay safe, and y'all know what I'll be seeing. You follow me at Toe Santa Laquido. No. Is that real Prince Blue everywhere? I'm gonna do a more formal announcement and tweet out the logo and all that stuff. Just be on the lookout for it. Y'all be good. Salute. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Motherfuckers. All right. Love you, bro.
Love you all.
Peace.
I'll catch up with you soon.